Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Grandma. Today I'm going to be making for you all a casserole dish that is really super easy, and it's really good to have in the summertime. You don't need your oven on for that long. I'll explain how you cook it all, but if you pre-cook the veggies first, it's even less cook time in the oven. Today I'm not going to pre-cook them because I have extra time to make it and making it for this video. So it takes about an hour and a half to cook without pre-cooking the vegetables. So what this is called, it's called all-in-one casserole. So you start off by taking a 9-inch round casserole dish, and you're going to want to butter it real good so nothing sticks. Now there is so many alterations to this. You can change it up so many different ways, just depending on what kind of food you like. I'm using beef, ground beef, hamburger. You can use pork. I have used it with pork. It's really good. Now keep in mind that if you change the meat, it changes the flavor, because beef and pork, everything tastes different. I have also made it with chicken. I cut up chicken breast real small, and I put it in. So what you do is you put in a layer of hamburger. Let's see, I don't think that's showing up. Let me just prop this up a little bit so you can see it. You're going to take a layer of hamburger or pork or chicken, whatever meat you are using. There we go, that's better. Sorry for the camera work there. It's got to get so you can see it. So we got one layer of ground beef in the bottom of the dish. Again, you can use pork, you can use chicken breast cut up real small, turkey, whatever, doesn't matter. So to the layer of that. So then you want to do a layer of potatoes and carrots. Now I've already got mine prepped. I did mine. You just put them in a bowl together, mix them up. I think I'm going to add a few more. I'm going to chop up a few more carrots because doesn't look like there's quite enough. So I'm just going to go ahead real quick and chop up a few more carrots. I'm using baby carrots. They cook quicker than you can use regular carrots. It doesn't matter. Just make sure to cut them pretty much all in the same size chunks. But baby carrots are the way they're made. They're packaged, and they do cook a lot quicker than the big carrots do. But if you have everything the same size, your potatoes and your carrots, it's all going to cook equally. And that's the biggest cook time, is because of the vegetables. The meat doesn't take more than 20 minutes, half hour. But it's the potatoes and the carrots that take long. So here we go. I just chopped up like 4 more carrots. I'm going to put them in my bowl here. So then you just mix that together. And now, like I said, if you want to cut down on your oven time, you parboil your potatoes and your carrots, and then put them in partially cooked. You don't want them all the way cooked, because then it'll be mush by the time everything else cooks. So you put a layer of hamburger or whatever meat you're choosing, potatoes and carrots, kind of make it even, spread it out, and if you notice that they're all cut up pretty much in the same size. And then to that, you're going to put a layer of rice. Now this calls for instant rice, for minute rice. If you're using whole grain rice, long cooking rice, you have to cook it first. I tried it with just cooking it. Undone rice is not good. At the moment, I don't have any minute rice. I don't very often buy it because it's not that hard to actually cook rice, but I'm just out of it. So I did go ahead and pre-cook my rice. If you're using minute rice, you just sprinkle a layer over top. So there, you got your hamburger, meat, whatever meat, you got your potatoes and carrots, and you got your rice. Now, there's 2 toppings. You can either use tomato soup, 3. Tomato soup, vegetable soup, or spaghetti sauce. Today, I'm using spaghetti sauce. That's what I have on hand. That's what's nice about these kind of recipes. You don't have to go out and buy a lot of different ingredients. You just use what you have, and it works. It changes the flavor again, because tomato and vegetable soup are going to taste differently than spaghetti sauce. So now you just repeat it. You put another layer of hamburger all around it. You don't stir it, you don't mix it all in together. You just put it down on in there. That's a frozen chunk yet that didn't thaw, so I'm just gonna reach in the bag there and get the chunks, the pieces that aren't frozen. I think I made too many vegetables, but that's okay. I can, boil them up and use them for something else. Another meal. Just make one good thing to make is when you make mashed potatoes, boil carrots with it and mash it. You're getting your mashed potatoes and your carrots all together. That's good if you have fussy eaters and they don't want to eat veggies. Just sneak them in. My kids always love their vegetables. I didn't have to worry about that. But there are some kids out there that, oh no, I'm not eating that. It's orange. Oh no, it's green. Sneak it in. You can do that. I think I need a bigger pan here because this is really, really full. What you do after this, before you put it in the oven, you want to put it on a cookie sheet because chances are, especially when it's this full, I really should have used a bigger dish, a deeper dish. I didn't realize I had that many ingredients, or just left off too. It's okay, it'll still work. If you put it on a cookie sheet though, because that way if it does boil over, it's not going to get your oven all disgusting. You can just take out, and even a better tip is to line the cookie sheet with tin foil. So when it boils over onto the tin foil. All you have to do is peel the tin foil off and your cleanup is done. So that's what I'm going to do. Now this has to bake for probably an hour, hour and a half. So I don't know if I can show you the reveal. I will. I might have to put that in. I might have to do a part 1, part 2 sort of deal. Let's see if how long it takes to cook. I can show you partially cooked, but it's a pretty big casserole, so it probably will take a little longer. I honestly should have made it a little bit smaller. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna go ahead and mess up my layers, and I'm going to put some of this into another container because it's really, really too full and it will take forever to cook. I mean, you don't stir it up, you want them layered, but honestly it doesn't matter. I'm just going to take off the first few layers and put it in a smaller, like take some of this out because it's just too much to cook. It will definitely overflow, and it will take like 3 hours to cook because it's packed in there so tightly. That was my mistake. So you kind of live and learn from your mistakes. It's not hurting anything that I'm taking the layers off. Just make sure that if you are going to separate it like this, you get everything. You get the potatoes, the vegetables, and the meat. That's way better. Now that's not going to take so long. And then the smaller dish will be cook even quicker. So now after I did that, I'm going to give this one a little bit more of the sauce, the spaghetti sauce. You don't want it to be dry, and the potatoes will dry out if you don't have something in there. And we'll put the rest of it, and might as well use up the last of the can. Not much left in there. So there we go. That is what is going to be for dinner tonight. All in one casserole. Layer of meat of your choice. Potatoes and carrots, which, like, if you want your oven time cut down, parboil them first. Minute rice, and if you're not using minute rice, cook your rice. And so layer of meat, layer of potatoes and carrots, layer of rice, layer of sauce, and repeat. As big as your container is, or split it up like I just did into smaller dishes, and there you go. That's what's for dinner tonight. So we'll be back in a little bit to show you what it looks like, and hope you all try it. Alrighty, now the small pan of our all-in-one casserole has been cooked. This is what it looks like. It's not exactly in layers now because I did scoop it out of my big pan and added to it to make 2 smaller dishes. But there you go. It's meat of your choice: hamburger, ground pork, ground turkey, chicken. You can use chicken breast that you cut up real small, or take it off the drumstick, whatever you want to do. Any kind of meat is good. A layer of the meat first, then a layer of potatoes and carrots that are diced very small and pretty much all the same size. Then a layer of rice. Again, if you're going to use whole rice, then you need to cook it first. The recipe mainly calls for minute rice because this is such a quick and easy dinner. Super quick to do. Very, not a lot of cooking time, and it doesn't heat up your kitchen, especially in the summer. If you want to make it even quicker cook time, then pre-cook your potatoes and carrots, pre-boil them, and put it all in the pan, and then just put it in your layers and put it in the oven for like an hour. So this took about 45 minutes because it's a small dish. The other one is going to take a little over an hour because it was a lot in there and packed in. So leave me a like what you think about this dish, and leave a comment. Let's get up to 5 likes for this video. Y'all are watching my videos, but nobody's hitting the like button. Let's smash that button to death. I would like to have a few likes and see how, that way I know people are actually enjoying the recipe. If you're watching it, that's fantastic. If you try it, even better. And if you do try it, let me know how it works out. And yeah, so that is what's for dinner tonight. All in one casserole. Easy, quick, budget friendly, interchangeable. You can use any different kind of ingredients you want, and it's so simple. It's not time consuming. The longest time is to chop up to peel the potatoes and chop them, in the carrots and chop them. That's about the longest it takes. It takes like 3 minutes after that to put it through, and then like an hour or so cooking time. So enjoy, and hope you all like it, and let me know about it. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, and ring that bell. Have a super great, yummy day. Bye now.